So we're here again, continuing on in Keith's Teaching Grammar to English Language Learners by Keith Folse, a practical handbook. Again, very practical, highly recommend it. This book is quickly becoming my best friend because I never know when I'm gonna wanna pull it out and start making a grammar video. Sometimes I just can't help it. Um, that's not true, but I should be doing other homework right now. Anyways, we're going to be covering hot seat question number 4, the phrase used to. So how is saying I went to school different than saying I used to go to school, right? They're both past tense. So this would be coming from learners who know what past tense is, past tense forms, but they're picking up that sometimes these phrases have different meanings, different implications, different connotations, different details of what is actually meant. So again, if you are an English language learner watching these videos looking to expand your vocabulary, there's a bunch of synonyms for you. The implication, the meaning, the connotation. So so we use used to talk about past actions that were true at one point in time and they're no longer true, usually with the implication that they won't be true again. So another example is I used to think this way. I used to think this way, but now I don't think that way anymore. And I probably won't think that way again because I thought myself out of thinking that way. Used to. Versus simple past tense went is usually just one point in time and then that's it. So saying oh, I went to school. I don't go to school anymore. I'm done with school. Tuition was too expensive. I'm done. Versus I used to go to this school, but now I go to this school. I'm still in this school. So example, I'm wearing my Susquehanna shirt. I used to go to Susquehanna, and then I changed schools to Messiah, and now I'm with Lancaster Bible College, right? So for graduate school. So I used to go to this school, I used to go to that school, and then I went to college. Now I'm in post college. It's still college. So anyways, used to versus went. Please note that didn't used to is not a correct negative form. Then also note that native speakers and anyone who speaks quickly, usually you drop the D sound at the end of used to, because we don't say used to, because the T is right there with the to, so you usually hear used to, but just know that they are saying used to. Again, this is different from the, not again, but additionally, this is different from the expression to be used to be acclimated to. It's something habitual. So I'm used to drinking coffee. I'm used to getting up early. I'm used to running 5 miles. I'll get there eventually. Maybe again. I used to be able to do that. Now with school and Oreos and coffee, not so much. And so used to. Also for my visual aid, because I don't just want blocks of bullet points of text on my slides, I have the time turner from Harry Potter. I also want to talk about this mug quickly as a little bonus grammar. This is a visual pun, a pun. So a pun is a play on words, a joke made with words. Visual pun just means you can see it illustrated in clever pictures. So puns are typically clever. So this is saying, don't worry, I got your back. The English expression, got your back. Hey, don't worry, I got your back. I support you, whatever your decision. My husband and I got his back. He's got my back. Or sorry, I've got his back. I have got his back. As in, I support you and I want the best for you, usually is what that means. So I got your back. And then the pun is that stick figures, because they're just lines. This stick figure has literally got the back of this stick figure. Getting used to the mirroring in the camera, but so I got your back. His back is just the line. So I think it's very clever. There's a bit of a bonus grammar / English expressions lesson. Moving on to question 5. Present unreal conditional sentences. So if I had $1 million right now, I'd use it to pay off my loans. So students may notice had is a past tense form, but we're talking about the present. We're talking about the right now. If I had $1 million right now, this is after taxes, of course. So we're talking about the present. I know that by the term right now. So why are we using had as past tense? Why is this right? So if you are a student who has picked this out and stumped your teacher. Congratulations, you are very smart. And I know I wouldn't have been able to answer this if a student had asked me right off the, a term is off the cuff, like the cuff of your sleeve, I guess. So like right off the cuff of there. Anyways, we've already learned one idiom in this video. I don't think I have the brain power for a second one. Anyway, so this is the subjunctive mood in English. We do not need to use the term subjunctive mood. It confuses native speakers like myself. So what you need to know is basically that this is a special verb tense, for lack of better term, to talk about things that are not real. Again, conditional. So like, if I had this, then I would do that. And so the verb forms in the subjunctive mood look different. So the verb forms in this special tense look different. So would also mark subjunctive mood, like I would do this, like if this condition was met. So this condition isn't real, so the effect of that condition, like what I would do, is also not real. But so every form of would, the verb would, in subjunctive mood is were. So in regular past tense, it's if I was, you were, she was, we were, etc. But in the subjunctive mood, talking about things that are not real, everything is were. So that's why it's if I were a rich man, not if I was a rich man. You hear native speakers get this wrong pretty often. So now I have the song stuck in my head. What else did I want to point out? This contraction, if you're not familiar with it, it's I would, I'd. So as you know, with other contractions, I am, I'm, you're only getting rid of the A. With I'd, like I would, there's a lot of letters missing. So just know that that means I would. So, and that again is part of the subjunctive mood or unreal conditional. So yes, good job. Okay.